Hi, xin chào các bạn. Ngày hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại học tiếng Anh qua mẫu chuyện. Và mẫu chuyện ngày hôm nay sẽ là về hành trình học tiếng Anh của An. Sẽ nói lên cái việc là An là một người rất là kiên trì, luôn luôn cố gắng học, có niềm đam mê rất là lớn với tiếng Anh. Và hơn nữa là An luôn luôn cố gắng để học tiếng Anh để trở thành một người giỏi tiếng Anh. Cái hành trình của An á, cũng giống như cái hành trình của mình. Thật ra thì không có hành trình nào mà nó dễ dàng cả các bạn ạ. Nhưng mà chúng ta phải luôn luôn cố gắng, chúng ta phải kiên trì để chúng ta có thể hái được cái thành quả một ngày không xa. Mình không biết là hành trình học tiếng Anh của các bạn như thế nào. Nếu như mà khi các bạn xem xong video á, thì các bạn có thể viết ở dưới phần bình luận các bạn suy nghĩ gì về tiếng Anh, tại sao các bạn lại muốn học tiếng Anh và tiếng Anh đã mang lại cho bạn những điều gì ở trong cuộc sống này. Và mình sẽ bắt đầu mẩu chuyện ngay bây giờ. There was a young man named An who lived in a peaceful town in the center of Vietnam and was always passionate about learning new things. Ever since he was a child, he loved to explore and understand the world around him. His curiosity knew no bounds, and one day he decided to challenge himself by learning a new language, English. Anne's decision wasn't impulsive. He had always been fascinated by the way different languages could open up new worlds and opportunities. He often imagined traveling to distant lands, making friends from different cultures, and understanding foreign books and films in their original language. English, being a global language, seemed like the perfect choice. Every morning, Anne would put on his favorite hat, take his English books, and head down to the quaint little cafe downstairs. This cafe, with its cozy atmosphere and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, had become his sanctuary. He would order a cup of milk, specially prepared by his loving grandmother, and sit by the window where the morning sunlight streamed in, casting a warm glow over his study materials. And neighbors often saw him there, diligently practicing his pronunciation, writing down new vocabulary, and reading English texts. His determined appearance made everyone feel that he was very dedicated. Many of them were curious and would occasionally stop by to chat with him. One day, Anne met Mr. Ma, a kindly elderly neighbor who lived just across the street. Mr. Ma was a retired English teacher who had spent many years teaching in various schools. He had a wealth of knowledge and experience and was instantly impressed by Anne's dedication and passion. Seeing Anne working so hard reminded him of his younger self. He decided to help Anne in his quest to master English. Anne, I see you working so hard every day. How about you come over to my house this weekend? We can chat and I can share some tips on learning English, Mr. Ma suggested with a warm smile. Anne was thrilled by the offer and immediately agreed. That weekend, Anne went to Mr. Ma's house. It was a charming old home with a beautiful garden filled with colorful flowers and a large wooden table under an oak tree. They sat there, surrounded by the fragrance of blooming flowers and the gentle rustling of leaves. Mr. Ma began by sharing stories from his teaching days, explaining different techniques that he had found effective in teaching his students. He taught Anne how to improve his pronunciation by practicing tongue twisters, how to better understand grammar through simple everyday examples, and how to expand his vocabulary by reading a variety of texts. He even introduced Anne to English songs and movies, explaining that enjoying the language in different forms could make learning more fun and engaging. Every weekend from then on, Anne would visit Mr. Ma. Sometimes they would sit on the balcony, enjoying the fresh air and chatting in English. Other times, Mr. Ma would invite some of his old friends who were also English teachers to join their sections. These gatherings became a highlight of Anne's week. He learned not only from Mr. Ma but also from the lively discussions and shared experiences of the group. During the week, Anne continued his self-study routine. He would practice speaking with anyone who was willing to engage in English conversations, including his friends and even the barista at the cafe. He started watching English movies with subtitles, pausing and rewinding to catch phrases he didn't understand. His bookshelf gradually filled with English books ranging from classic literature to modern novels. In the process of learning, Anne gradually realized the joy of learning a language. It wasn't just about memorizing words and rules. It was about connecting with a whole new culture and perspective. He found himself thinking in English at times, dreaming in English, and even making jokes in English. Anne's efforts and perseverance finally paid off. His English improved remarkably. He could hold conversations fluently, understanding complex texts, and even helped his friends with their English homework. His progress inspired many of his friends to join him. They formed a study group, meeting regularly to practice together. Sometimes they would ride bicycles to the nearby mountains for a day of hiking and English conversation. Other times, they would gather in the town library, discussing books and sharing their learning experiences. Anne's story spread through the town. People admired his dedication and the way he had transformed his life through learning and became somewhat of a local celebrity, known for his determination and kindness. Many younger students looked up to him, seeking his advice and inspiration. Under the moonlight, Anne looked up at the sky, his heart filled with satisfaction and joy. He knew that this was just the beginning. He had many dreams waiting ahead, and with continuous effort and perseverance, he believed that he could overcome more challenges and move towards a brighter future. From then on, Anne continued his learning journey. He started learning other languages, applying the same methods that had worked so well for him with English. He also began teaching English to other people in the town, sharing his experiences and helping them find their own paths to success. Anne's story showed everyone that with effort and perseverance, dreams could indeed come true. He became a beacon of hope and inspiration, proving that no goal was too far out of reach for those who dared to strive and believe in themselves. Và đó là câu chuyện của ngày hôm nay. Hành trình học tiếng Anh của các bạn như thế nào? Các bạn nhớ viết ở dưới phần bình luận nhé. Bye!